So let's talk a little bit of EDC stuff, everyday carry. Everybody has it. Some stretch their EDCs out a little farther than others. And, some guys have an EDC and they don't even realize it. Keys, wallet, phone, that's your everyday carry. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite things I cannot live without. There's some things when I do an EDC video where it's like, I don't carry that all the time. But these are the things on the table right now that I absolutely cannot leave the house without having. And the number one thing is, well, my keys. We'll start with with the stupidest and simplest things. Everybody has keys. I just got, my fitness card on there, my car keys, house keys. I used to have a Uncle Bill's, tweezers on there, but they're been missing. I found them before though, so I'm not lost faith. And then I keep a Rovivon Aurora titanium 550 lumen flashlight just in case. And this is a really good light. I don't have to charge it a ton. It's pretty bright and it is titanium, and it does the trick if I need to not carry a flashlight. Like if it's daytime, I'm not going to carry a flashlight. I just have that. And then plus I'll have one on my EDC bag anyway. I don't want this extra thing in my pocket. So that's enough for me to get by if it turns nighttime while I was already out and didn't grab my flashlight. So you kind of adjust to things that are going on. But there is a flashlight, so that's one of those things I cannot live without. Plus, on my EDC backpack, which is usually with me, I always have a flashlight as well. And we'll get into that EDC bag and some other bags in a minute. So my watch, well, then I would guess you would say the phone. We'll just get the phone out of the way. I carry an Apple 13 mini. Right now I'm filming on it, so there's that. It's in a mouse case. And that's about it. It's real simple. It's just a tiny little iPhone. For the watch, I'm still rocking the Apple Series 5. I'm getting ready to upgrade this though. I keep a Nomad brown leather band on it, which I've had for quite some time now. As you can see, it's getting some nice patina on it. I like leather. I like real leather, and I'm really into the browns and earthy, tony colors right now. That's my watch and my keys. Next would be my wallet. You can't really leave the house without the wallet. Everyone has a damn wallet. Mine is the pop-off leather wallet. I've had this for a while. It has the channel initials on it, and basic Mac cards and insurance cards and all that stuff. I actually don't really need my wallet too much anymore, I can use my watch or my phone to swipe my Mac card now. Some of you aren't gonna know what a Mac card is. It's the Philly thing. My Visa card, my credit card, whatever. So that is what a Mac card is, because they used to be called Mac machines. Some of you may know that. Anyway, moving on. A new item in the box or the EDC, and I've yet to do a video on this separately, but this is my new EDC knife, and this is a Civivi Odom, and I absolutely love this thing. They have one in all black, but the brown with Damascus, it just spoke to me on another level, and I really, really love this knife. It's awesome, and Civivi I think is doing great things. They're cheap. This thing was like 80 bucks, dudes. And look at this blade. That is a beautiful blade to be just carrying around. I don't know, kind of like a workhorse knife here. It's good for lunchtime, good for cutting avocado, really good for avocado, to be honest with you, because you can, if you know anything about avocado, you cut those around, and then when you crack it in half, you clock that nut and you just twist it, and then the nut should come out, and then it's good to eat. Well, this knife is really good at just getting underneath that avocado and slicing that out of there. So I really, really like this knife a lot. It's been my new favorite, and I don't know, it's just really good. So new video on this will be coming. This is the Civivi Odom. I also been carrying a Civivi Elementum, which is a great knife too. And these are cheap knives, but they're really, really good. I've been carrying out of this is the Asher knife, and this is the Asher Grande, and that's another knife in the rotation. So those three are the three, but this Odom, the Civivi Odom, with the wood and the Damascus, is just a really, really good knife. They make it in a few different colors. The all black one is killer, but I just think nothing compares to this wood with the Damascus. This is a really, really cool knife. And just listen to that flipper come out of there. It's just so fun to play with. And it's a little small, but I like it. I think it's perfect. Can't get enough of it, right? It's a good knife. So that's the Civivi Elementum. And those other two. One thing that I carry, especially when I have a beard and my hair is like super freaking long right now. And like I said, I've been growing my hair this year, so I'm not gonna cut it at all, we'll see. But a couple of combs for my mustache and my hair. These are Kent Saw Cut T9s. This one is I don't even know. I lost my Kent comb in this size. This is a knockoff, but I carry a comb all the time. I mean, it's an absolute necessity. If you wear hats a lot and then you decide not to wear a hat, it kind of sucks, especially out here in Iowa. I'm constantly wearing beanie caps because it's freaking negative 20 degrees outside, literally. So, you know, I'm always having like a beanie cap on, and my hair is just always a mess. But it's getting really long, and that's awesome. So I have been quit smoking now for quite some time, but I still picked up the habit of carrying a lighter or a Zippo or my arc lighter or something like it's called plasma lighter actually, but just a lighter. It's something I just always carry, not necessarily in my pocket, but it's either in my EDC bag or my crossbody bag. So a lighter. The next thing is that's always in my EDC bag or crossbody bag. You know, I carry this crossbody bag if I want to, if I'm not carrying my EDC bag. But we've already done that in a video, so this is going to be more about the bag itself. But I do always carry a pen. This is a Big Idea Design titanium pocket pen. It's just a really small, useful tool to have. I mean, I don't know. It's a pen, not really much to talk about. My EDC light is a Ray light. This is a cool little black flashlight, just a quick AAA battery in here. Just a couple of clicks. It doesn't have all these crazy modes or strobe or anything. It turns it on when you need it to, and it just does a minimum amount of lumens, just enough that you need. Really sleek design, just kind of clean looking light that disappears in your pocket, and it's real simple. That's the Ray light. These are kind of hard to get or find, but if you do find one, pick one up because they are quite nice. Hank, this is something that I've carried all the time, and you know, usually all the time, but especially now in the winter in Iowa, it is, you know, my nose is constantly running, it's cold out, so I always have a Hank handy for, you know, that situation, a runny nose or something like that. And the only other thing is my Glock 43. I carry a handgun all the time. This is a 9mm. And it has been my concealed carry gun for probably about 6 years. It is hot right now. I know people like to freak out about grabbing the muzzle and all this craziness, you know, muzzle safety and all. I get it, right? But you know, I'm not gonna pull the trigger, so I think we're fine. Simmer down. But anyway, the Glock 43 is a superior concealed carry handgun. It just is. I have it stipple grip, double undercut, OC Customs trigger, Terran Tactical +1 in the back, and Blade Tech holster, which I like a lot. And it's just about as simple as it gets, you know, the Blade Tech jeans. And I carry, for all this gear that I carry, it's usually just a Travex cinch. Now, these are Paige jeans, and they are probably the nicest jeans that I'll ever own. They're very expensive and really, really nice and soft. And what I like about them is when you carry a firearm, they kind of just form around there. They're kind of like sweatpants. These are really nice, but a Travex cinch belt is an absolute must because of the low profile, especially if you like to carry appendix. These are really good for that. I don't carry appendix personally, but if you do, that belt will do the trick for you. So in my EDC bag, I'm not gonna get into this crazy. This has just been my favorite one. I went through them all and I couldn't dial down past this one. It's kind of like the perfect size. The one thing I will say about these VanQuest, and this is the Trident 21, like a Gen 2. It's kind of old, but now at this point, I've had this for a really long time. The only downside to having a bag like this is there's so many pockets and places to put things, and that's what you'll end up doing. You'll be having this thing with every color chapstick and lighter and pen you can think of before you know it. So I tend to keep it empty unless I need to. So I have it kind of empty right now because I don't like to have a ton of stuff during a week in it. Just the absolute necessities, like the things you're seeing here, will be scattered in certain areas throughout this bag. There's always PPE in here, you know, masks. We still have to wear masks at work, so I have those. And you know, some glasses, cleaners. We'll talk about them in a minute. But this, you're able to do a lot with this bag. I do have a soft shell armor in the back of here, which will stop like 9mm, 357. Not sure if we'll stop a 50 cal. Never tried. Don't want to try. And honestly, probably never get in that situation. But you do never know. So it's just nice to have that added protection in there if you want. And I can switch that out with any backpack. On the side here, I keep my Olight, my big boy. This is the Seeker Pro, and this is like a, I don't even know, I think it's like a 3000 lumen light. It's insanely bright. It's like really the brightest light I've owned, and it's awesome, you know. And I keep this on the side here. And usually I'll carry like some water, my water guy on the side. I don't have it on there now, but usually it is on there. And so that's that. It depends on what I'm doing, what this is filled with. If it's work, I usually just have an extra hoodie in there and a beanie and some gloves, and that's about it. But if I'm going to certain places or certain areas that I know I'm gonna need like a kit like this, where I'll have like bolt cutters on the back from Nipex. Opening this kit up, I'll have like a bunch of different random tools and just, you know, crescent wrenches, Sharpie markers, toilet paper on the bottom there. That's what this white tube is. That's actually toilet paper. Just a water filtration kit, razor blades, an extra lighter, a bandana, paper to write on, pry tool, knuckles in case I get into an altercation and I lose my firearm and the only thing I have on me is maybe a knife and possibly this thing, which is definitely better than nothing. And you know, so that's in there just in case. And that is a pretty good kit to just have. There is a sill lock in there and also a 5000 milliamp battery charger. So pretty much prepared for anything that the world can toss at me with that. As far as what the bolt cutters are for, you just never know and you gotta escape and evade and get through a fence or something. I literally think of every scenario. And I've been through just about every scenario. So I have these things for a reason. I would probably need them, not so much here than in more of a city environment, but I do like the option of having them. And these do cut through just about any fence. They won't cut a lock, but I have big lock busters in my truck if I need them, and an axe and some other stuff that's in the truck in case, you know, things get real crazy. And then, you know, you got your armor, you got, you know, AR-15s and other stuff if things get like completely anarchy out of hand. And I think that in this day and age, if you're not preparing for something like that, seeing what's going on in the world, you're being naive and just stupid. And you don't necessarily have to be a doomsday prepper, but to, you know, just smarten up a little bit and, you know, realize that we're not as safe as everyone thinks we are, and just prep accordingly, right? That's all I'm saying. So this kit is basically a tech type of kit. This is lots of chargers and stuff like that. I'll keep an extra phone in here too. My backup iPhone 11 Pro Max will go in here along with another battery charger. So this is like a tech type of bag, hard shell case by Maxpedition. And so that's pretty much that. And then the only other thing I think I have here that's a necessity, oh, I have two more things. Would be my AirPods, my Apple AirPod Pros. These are essential, especially if you work out. They're the only AirPods or earbuds that I've been to be able to find that do not fall out of my head. Sometimes they will, but you know, you got to be like eating while you're bending over, and you know, who does that anyway? So well, I guess I do since I've experienced that. But anyway, the iPod's really good. The last thing that I add to my EDC arsenal these days are a pair of blue light glasses by Jade Black. I've been wearing these a lot in most of my videos. Some of you will see. I'm not wearing them now because of this ridiculous shadow it's casted filming this video here. But Jade Black glasses are going to be in a description for you guys. Part of it every day now is, you know, basically being in front of the computer for 3-4 hours a day. It's my job. I do the NFT thing I'm still creating NFTs. I got a huge project releasing. Some of the stuff that's out now is available, so you can check that out on Rarible and OpenSea and all that. But I am in front of a computer a lot. I like to game. You know, I like PS5. I play Apex Legends, and just having a pair of blue light glasses where you're not fatigued so much in front of the computer, or, you know, editing or whatever I'm doing, it's usually a few hours a day. So I carry these blue light glasses. I don't necessarily wear them a lot. I do wear them a lot when I do videos now lately because it does help with some of the cameras. It just all depends on if you can see the reflection or not, and then if I'm gonna wear them really. But they also look good, they're stylish, and if you use the affiliate link below, that helps out the channel, so please do that. And also a 10% discount code for you work guys. I do still have a discount code for 1620 workwear. That is going to be HCity20 in all caps, and that's 20% everything off of 1620 workwear. Blows car out of the water. They cannot compete, and they are an amazing company. If you want some casual t-shirts, I have Esntls. All of this stuff will be below. And then last but not least, Santa Lucia fragrance, which this is Come Closer scent in a candle, and it smells amazing. For Valentine's Day, if you're not getting this for your girlfriend then or your wife, then you are seriously making a mistake. It smells so good. That candle, this, you know, cup or whatever you would call it that it comes in is super nice. It's elegant. It looks good in your apartment, and it smells amazing. And their fragrance collection, To Conquering, Come Closer, every day, they all smell really good. So I will leave a 10% discount code below for that company as well. And you guys can shop they have auto scents, they have fragrance, they have it all. And Jade Black Esntls, 1620, all those, shop below. And that is my EDC, some of the stuff that I've been doing lately. And just trying to get as many discount codes out there for you guys for some fly stuff as I can, and hopefully more to come as I put these videos out and you guys share the content, because you love these EDC videos so much and I love to make them, and I love to help you guys to become better men than you were yesterday. That's the whole idea of Hard City. Just be better than you were yesterday, always improving, always trying to get better, and that's the idea of the channel. Well, that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps out the channel. Again, the affiliate links will be below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace. You know, guys, during this video, I was baking cookies the whole time. Look at that. That's just a giant cookie right there. And it's cool down mode, because I am quite the baker.